On that Zoom call. It's Mr. Joe Harrison who's bringing us Minolta, #1 name in photography equipment. So when you're thinking about a dash cam, you want to think of the cam and dash cam. That's where Minolta comes in. So beautiful picture. But this is one of the only ones I've presented in the years and years we presented dash cams that has a camera in the back as well. So you can see it right here. So it's shooting in the front, but also going to be shooting in the back. 120-degree lens, 1080p, that's high definition. And then you are getting a sale price of $30 off. This was $100. We're doing it today for $69.99. We're also doing free shipping on this item. And we're also doing FlexPay. So your FlexPay is 3 FlexPay at $23.33. You're getting 4 FlexPay if you already have an HSN card. I already have one. $17.50 to get home. If you don't have an HSN card, again, apply $40 off your order. This would be $29.99. This is one of the biggest coupons we ever do. So you're going to hear me talking about it a lot. So Joe, this is great. And you know, I didn't get in a car accident this week just so I could have something to talk about during our presentation. But I was at a stop sign. I was at a dead stop sign, and I'm waiting to turn right on red at a stop sign, and I'm looking. All of a sudden, boop! Somebody like hits. They like, and I thought the car hit the car that hit the car, kind of a thing. But it was the lady. I look out and she's like, "I'm sorry, my foot slipped, and I did." But her instinct was she was kind of looking around like, who can see? Is there any witnesses?
Where's the witnesses?
Where's the witness? And I was like, I got a dash cam. She's like, my fault. There was no.
Keeps everybody honest.
Yeah, and honestly, there wasn't any damage. And I'm like, girl, just have a good day. Don't worry about it. Because there was no damage. But the minute people see you have a dash cam, it's like a different energy at those things.
Oh, for sure. And that story happens every 3 seconds in the United States.
Yes.
There are that
many
accidents.
Every 2 seconds because of the way I drive.
Well,
but okay.
I mean, it's pretty common anywhere. You know, it doesn't matter what city you're in. Every 3 seconds in the United States, there is an accident where, just like Helen, 2 people get out of the car and they say, you were at fault, I was at fault, who's to blame? And you're looking for that eyewitness. Don't leave it up to somebody, an innocent bystander, to say, yep, it was their fault, or somebody to accept the fault. This is going to be that eyewitness for you. It is the #1 selling dash cam brand here at HSN. Has been for over 8 years. Minolta is an unbelievable brand, but normally when we offer a dash cam at this price, it's 1 camera. And as you can see my finger on the front side, that front-facing camera is showing you everything that happens in front of the car. Down below it is a camera that you can actually pivot and angle it any which way you want. So if you want it to go right outside that back window, there are just as many accidents that happen from the back as there are in the front. Or if you want to turn it to the side, or even if you're an Uber driver and you want to be able to see what's happening inside the vehicle, you can do it. So now you're getting 2 dash cams for the price of 1. We've had so many of our HSN customers that have bought a dash cam for that back window, just to be able to record what's going on behind you. Now you're getting one that records behind you and going forward. And by the way, it's in high definition. That's the brilliance around Minolta, is that the lenses are so clear. Minolta started out as a camera company 80 years ago, making incredible optics. They now brought that technology to your dash cam. Because if you get into an accident, the police want to know, okay, what were the conditions on the road? What were the vehicles? What was the person wearing? You know, what was the license plate number? Because you have such clear quality, I can pause it instantly right there and I can see everything. And it gives you that ability to have those details that really matter. Because there are a lot of dash cams that are available at this price and even higher, and the quality is so bad, it's VCR quality, where sometimes you can't even tell, is that a woman or a man that's driving the car? This gives you that details that you want. Now, I know if you're thinking, I would love to have a dash cam, I've seen them out there, but how difficult is it to really have to my car? Because if you're adding this, the one thing is you don't have to hit the record button every single time. Minolta does it automatically for you. As soon as you turn the car on, it detects there's power and that you're moving, it starts recording. As soon as you turn the car off, it detects that as well, and it stops recording. If you get into an accident, if somebody slams on the brakes or runs into your car, it also detects that accident and locks it down, that 3 to 5 minute video clip. So now you have it to show the police, you have to show your insurance company. It's all done right there. So Helen, you know, you want to protect yourself, not just you, but you're protecting your credit, you're protecting your wallet, all because you have a dash cam that's recording every second while you're driving.
But Joe, what happens if it's at night?
It happens at night. It's a great question. I can't show you on this one.
I'm setting you up.
I appreciate the softball.
But Joe, suppose it's nighttime.
So on Helen's camera over there, you'll see like a ring of LED lights. So this even has low light settings that are built into it. Again, automatic. So as soon as you go from daytime to nighttime, or you're outside and under into a tunnel.
Most of them don't have that.
Oh, absolutely.
But that's
most of them
because
don't.
it's Minolta. They have all these extra things for you know,
There you see the lights right
nighttime,
there.
and that makes so much. And you're right. You could be buying a second dash cam just to have that second camera. This is included. I mean, that makes sense because if you've got all your accidents are just from the front, okay, then you're okay with your dash cam. Everyone who has a car should have a dash cam, especially new drivers.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Because I remember when my daughter first got her driver's license, a dash cam went in the car like right away. And I think there's also some accountability. I felt like she was a little more careful knowing that there was a camera there, knowing that no matter what went down, if it was her fault or someone else's, she would know. And also, you know, if, you know, she's doing the right thing, you could tell how someone's driving from the dash cam. Also, if they went through a red light, you can see what you've done wrong.
Oh, absolutely.
Also. So I think it's a great kind of like accountability for a new driver.
Oh yeah, when my daughter first got her license, we had a dash cam. We have a dash cam in every car. She hated it because I could see her hands on the wheel. Her crazy friends are in there distracting her. It's you really need.
You're pretty much a helicopter parent there, Joe.
Well, you know, I want to make sure she's learning, and you're right though. It's that age group.
Don't you have a drone following her as well? Just checking.
I do have a couple drones that are out there.
Okay, yeah.
But also like our senior citizen drivers, if you get into an accident or you're a new driver, a lot of times those two age groups don't get the benefit of the doubt. And they know that if there's no video evidence,
yeah, we don't.
Your insurance can go after you.
I am officially a senior.
Not.
I am too.
I know you don't look
I
it.
turned 62 this week, 2 days ago. I was officially a senior citizen, I think, when I was 50. I don't know what age official senior citizen, but you're right. They always, oh, okay, thanks, Rob. My producer said it's 55.
You're well beyond senior citizen.
I'm well beyond senior citizen. But yeah, I mean, you're right. And I will say, being a woman, sometimes they assume it's the woman's fault.
Right. And
now, in my case, it is, usually, because I'm not the greatest driver. But I will say that this is something for safety. And also, there's also a lot of fun things, because when you go on that road trip, I've seen a lot of the footage that you've done with your family on road trips. I think that's super fun, too.
Well, we just came back from California as my daughter's graduation gift, and we went from LA up to the mountains and to San Francisco.
Did you do Disney
Of course I did Disney out there.
Did you do the Indiana Jones ride?
We did.
Okay, because that's not the one here. That's a good one. All right.
But we also went up to like Yosemite and went to Sequoia National Park. And you know, we live here in Florida where I think the highest elevation's 100 feet. There we're seeing these majestic peaks and mountains and snow, and the dash cam captured it all. As we're winding through the roads, I can't stop in the middle of the road to take that picture, but my Minolta, that high definition camera, is able to capture those great videos. And also, we talked about the camera that's facing the back. This is just the back-facing camera, so if you have it set up to record the kids and conversations that are going on, you can easily do that as well, because you get two cameras, one for the back of the car, and then one that records what's going on in front of the car. Now, the easy setup on this, it's designed for every car that's out there in America. You get a suction cup mount, and you can put that in anywhere you want on your windshield. I like to have mine right in the middle. My wife has hers over to the edge. Anywhere you want to go, you've got it. The next step is to give you an extra long cable. Now this plugs into the cigarette light adapter, that AC adapter that you have in your car. The next piece that you have, on the side, there's a memory card that we're including today. Now that memory card is going to record about 3 to 4 hours of your drive time. And then that's it. You've done the install. That's how simple and easy it is. Now, if you get into an accident, you can pop that memory card out, and then you have it to show the insurance company. You have it to show the police department. You've got it right there for you. If you don't have an accident, what happens is that memory card will fill up, and then it automatically deletes the old footage and keeps recording the new, so you never have to touch it. It's always going to be there when you need it. It also has accident detection, so if you slam on your brakes or somebody hits you, it notices that and creates that 3 to 5 minute video clip. Now, we're talking a lot about protecting while you're on the road, but Helen, this even has something called parking guard, whereas I'm driving through trying to find my spot, and then once you're in that spot, if somebody hits your car while your car is parked, that vibration, that shaking motion, that will wake up the camera and record what's going on. Because if somebody hits your car, nobody leaves a note anymore. But now with the Minolta being that super sharp clarity, you can see who hit your car, their license plate. You got it all right there on the dash cam.
Right, and again, I do want to mention Father's Day coming up. This is another great Father's Day gift. But also, everybody who has a car needs one of these in every single car, whether you get this particular one or another brand. This one has a front and rear facing camera. This one is $30 off today, and it's from Minolta, so you're gonna get that sharp picture. So if you're looking at a license plate and you're like, is that a P, is that a J? That's not gonna be an issue with Minolta. It's 1080p high definition. So when you take out that memory card and you can put it in your laptop and you could just email it to the police and email it to the insurance company, there's no like, oh, well, so-and-so said they saw this and so-and-so said they saw that. You're like, well, let's go to the videotape, you know, as they used to say. It really is. And by the way, I'll say this, you decide who you want to show that videotape to.
Yeah.
You know, that's completely your decision if you want to share that videotape or not. And you're just putting down $23.33. The shipping on this is free. So it's $30 off, free shipping. And this is, I think, one of the most high-end dash cams we've ever had with the most features that I've ever presented.
Oh, for sure. When you think about the video quality, 1080p is as good as we've done. We've normally offered one dash camera, one camera lens going forward. This one goes forward and backwards, so you're doubling the lenses. It also has super wide field of view. So you're not just recording your lane. It's 120 degrees, so I'm seeing a couple lanes to the left, couple lanes to the right. Super clear and super easy to see. But the other thing about this one is it's really simple to use. You just drive your car. It doesn't matter what time of the day. It automatically adjusts for the light. It will automatically start recording.
And the infrared night vision.
Exactly. When it gets to
that's
nighttime,
such a big deal.
Well, it switches to that low light mode, which is great because at night, you know, this camera actually see better than your eyes. And if you think about, if you live in a city and you go to a major intersection, do you see an attorney's billboard that said, "Did you just get into an accident? Call me." Because they know if there's no video evidence, they can sue you, they can sue your insurance company. It will cost you so much more than the $69 for the dash cam today. It keeps everybody honest. And even sometimes when you get into an accident, somebody comes up and says, "I'm sorry, it was my fault, I didn't mean to hit you," and then the police show up and they tell a completely different story. Helen, this even has a microphone that is built into it. So it records those conversations, and it has a special safety feature that if most modern cars, once you get into an accident, it cuts power to the entire car. Well, this one has a battery built into it. It's going to keep recording for those 10 to 15 minutes after the accident, recording all those important conversations that really are going to make a difference.
Yeah, and again, this is the best price we've ever done on the highest end camera we've ever had. So we'll even ship it to you for free. Everything has 30 days. Get it home, use it. If you don't love it, you get your money back. We have a 30-day return policy. That's no problem. But I will say that a dash cam, it'll never not be something that you don't want. You know, it's interesting to me. I'm surprised that by now cars aren't built with dash cams in them, because I've got cameras in my car where when I'm parking I can see out the back, I can see in the front. There's cars everywhere. Why can't they just turn that into a dash cam? I bet you in the future dash cams are added somehow, but I'm surprised that they haven't. It
should be, because you know, we used to just offer one dash cam pointing forward, but then the accidents started happening behind, so that's why we're offering those double cameras, one pointing forward, one pointing backward. And the thing is, there's an accident every 3 seconds in the United States. When I first started selling dash cams here at HSN about a decade ago, it used to be every 12 seconds. They're just more and more common, more and more frequent. This is the best way to keep everybody honest and really protect your insurance.
Yeah, you're right, because if it ends up being slightly your fault or even a question, guess what's going to happen to your insurance?
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be not like a teeny bit more. It's going to be a huge amount, because my daughter got in a little scuffle in high school, and the insurance was so much, I was like, no car for you.
Yeah,
it was like
you paid for like 7 years.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. So thank you so much, Joe. What a great item. One color, black. It's here available. $30 off plus free shipping plus extra flex payment. So check that out, and a great Father's Day gift. Speaking of Father's Day gift, let's go over to hsn.com and look at a whole page of Father's Day gifts. I think that the alarm clock that we just had that sold out in blue, we've just got a few hundred left in black, would be a great choice as well. So we've got lots of great choices on hsn.com. So jump in and see what we have. Now, we're going to take a teeny little break, and when we come back, I've got the best deal on a computer in the history of our